I'm counting down my top 5 favorite pink Power Rangers. Number 5, Shelby Watkins. Shelby is the Dino Charge Pink Ranger and the first African American to be a pink Power Ranger. She's number 5 on my list because she breaks the mold a lot of pink Rangers fit into. She is stubborn, snarky, and determined to prove her worth on and off of her team. She has a ton of character development throughout her series, and we really get to understand what makes her tick. Shelby is the daughter of a successful businessman who is constantly pressuring her to study business, and Shelby could choose to live a very easy life of luxury, working with her father, but instead she opts to follow her passion, archaeology. She works as a waitress at the Dino Cafe, even though she hates it, to work her way up the ranks in the museum. She's actively pursuing opportunities to go on digs with the others and constantly striving to prove herself as a dinosaur expert. All of these things make her my number 5 pink Power Ranger. Number 4, Cassie Chan. Cassie had big shoes to fill, replacing Kat and becoming the Pink Turbo Ranger. She met and exceeded expectations, later becoming the Pink and Space Ranger and the second Pink Ranger to be on more than one team. When we first met Cassie, she was a free spirit, heading to Stony Canyon to focus on her singing. She was a departure from the previous Pink Rangers before and was not overly concerned with what people thought of her. She was extremely cautious and not quick to run into danger, but when Kat was in trouble, Cassie helped her by taking on monsters with no powers. Over time, Cassie would grow in her role as a hero, becoming more of a team player and really embracing her fearlessness and strength. She would later join her team in space to find Zordon after losing the command center and having no powers. She became the Pink and Space Ranger and helped save the Earth from an alien invasion, even continuing to help people after this and beyond. This is why Cassie is number 4 on my list. Number 3, Kendricks Morgan, the Pink Galaxy Ranger. Kendrick was well respected and full of purpose long before she became a Ranger. She was a science officer aboard Terra Venture Space Station, a space colony tasked with finding a new world. Kendricks excelled in her job and was looked at in high regards by her peers. She understood the importance of order, but wasn't afraid to break the rules in favor of what she believed was right. When a stranger came through a portal looking for help to save her world, Kendricks was one of the first people to jump through. There, she was able to lift a quasar saber out of the stone, which deemed her worthy to become the Pink Galaxy Ranger. Kendricks embraced her role as a ranger and was a vital member of the Lost Galaxy team until she made the ultimate sacrifice. She gave her life, destroying the Savage Sword and Psycho Pink, while saving previous Pink Ranger Cassie Chan and all of Terra Venture. Kendricks Morgan became the first Ranger we saw give their life for the greater good. It would later be revealed that this was done due to actress Valerie Vernon being diagnosed with leukemia during filming. She received treatment, recovered, and returned for the final episode, where Kendricks was brought back to life and continued to serve as a Ranger. Number 2, Kimberly Hart, the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger. The first Pink Ranger who forged a path for all those who followed her. Kimberly Hart is not only one of the greatest Rangers of all time, but quite possibly the most popular female Ranger ever. People say that Kimberly is a one-note character, does not grow past her shallow Valley Girl image that we established in the pilot, but I strongly disagree. As the show progresses, we were able to learn more about Kimberly and watch her grow as a character and a Ranger. While appearing vain, she is compassionate and empathetic, in one instance using American Sign Language in order to help instruct a deaf student within her gymnastics class. She also uses her free time doing volunteer work, like being a member of Angel Grove's Big Sister program. By the end of her Ranger career, Kimberly had grown so much as a person that she was willing to put her gymnastics dreams on hold, not to interfere with her duties as a Power Ranger. Kim is also an extremely skilled Ranger, with emphasis put on her archery abilities numerous times throughout Mighty Morphin, as she used it to make tough shots in order to take down Rita's monsters. During her career, she proved to be one of the most vital members of the Mighty Morphin team, as we see her take on multiple monsters alone, and is beyond capable of leading the team when Jason is not there. She has actually officially led 2 different teams of Rangers, the Wild West Rangers, and her own personal team in Boom's Power Rangers Pink miniseries. Kimberly has created a legacy of power that paved the way for every Pink Ranger that came after her. Number 1, Jen Scott, the Time Force Pink Ranger. Jen Scott stands out for many reasons, not just among Pink Rangers, but amongst all Rangers. She was the first Pink Ranger to fully lead a team of Power Rangers, and she is far and away one of the best team leaders in the franchise. She is no nonsense, determined, and confident, also a bit hard-headed. Jen is a force of nature, being quite possibly the most skilled Pink Ranger when it comes to hand-to-hand combat and weapons. She is one of the most determined Rangers to ever access the grid, and she always does what it takes to get the mission done and protect the innocent, even if it means sacrificing her happiness or her future. Jen Scotts is extremely well respected in continuity and in the fandom. She is hands down one of the most badass Rangers of all time, and she is my #1 Pink Ranger. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments and follow for more.